Is the Aerion AS2 the future of business travel? That's what we're discussing in this video. Coming up. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. You clicked on this video because you're interested in the Aerion AS2, or maybe you saw that thumbnail and you're intrigued by it and you haven't heard of this airplane. First, let me tell you a little bit about this groundbreaking technology. The Aerion AS2 is the airplane of tomorrow. It is a supersonic business jet that is set to hit the markets within the decade. If you ask me, that's pretty crazy to think that something that'll go supersonic will be readily available to businesses and wealthy individuals to travel on in the very near future. Let's discuss some of the specs of the Aerion AS2. First, of course, is the speed. It can cruise at a top speed of Mach 1.4, which is 1,000 miles an hour, opposed to its competitors like the Gulfstream G650, who right now can cruise at approximately Mach 0.9 at its top speed. Aerion has put out a few statements that claim that any point in the world can be reached within 3 hours. That means that if you're in New York, you can get anywhere on the globe in 3 hours or less. That is just amazing if you ask me. Now let's talk about some pros and some cons about this groundbreaking airplane. The first pro, of course, is time. Time is everything. If you're a business owner and if you're somebody who is important and powerful, you need to be places and fast. That's what corporate aviation is all about. It's about being convenient. This airplane, an Aerion Connect, which I'll talk a little bit more about in the video, is the definition of convenient. Just imagine the places that you can visit in one day if you can travel at 1,000 miles an hour and get anywhere in the world in 3 hours. This probably New York to LAX is like a 30-minute flight. Now you're probably thinking, well, with speeds like that and 3 engines, then it must eat up a ton of gas. And isn't that awful for the global warming that's happening on our Earth? Well, actually, it cuts down on CO2 emissions. I think it said by almost 80%. And don't quote me on that, but I will put a link to their website in the description. And be sure to go check it out and do some of your own research to see specific things that you may be interested in. Now, who are going to fly these airplanes? Well, NetJets has signed a contract, or I should say made a statement, that says that they have ordered 20 of these airplanes. Production on this aircraft is set to start in 2023 with deliveries in this decade. So I think it is safe to say that we will be seeing this airplane on the market and at your local airport by 2030. Now, I'm not sure about you, but if you ask me, I love the future. I like seeing technology and how it may progress in the coming years and in my lifetime. And I think that this is a huge step in the next level of transportation. I know that there are many electric airplanes that are kind of in the works and being made and certified, and I think that's really cool. But I think that this is just one of those rare occasions where it's actually going to happen, because I know a lot of the stuff like this falls through. Now, a downside that I did see, or I thought of, if you're a pilot of one of these, you're not going to log much flight time. And that might not be really as negative as I'm saying it is, just because I'm sure that if you have this type rating, then you're clearly going to be a good pilot and you're probably going to do okay in the industry. But you're not going to be having the same amount of hours that, say, somebody who flies an Airbus at an airline or even a 135 operation. You know, the guys who retire from an airline career may have upwards of 40,000 hours, but the corporate guys are only finishing around 10 or 12,000, if that. I'm gonna put some pictures up of the interior and things that have been released onto the internet. As you can see right now, I'm putting the interior on the screen, and man, that does look pretty sweet if you ask me. The ceiling windows, and Aerion has put on their website pictures and kind of mock drafts of possible interiors where the entire wall is like a touchscreen display. I just think that's really cool, and I think that that would be one heck of a cabin to take an airplane ride in. There are no pictures of what a possible cockpit may look like, but it is for sure that Honeywell is partnered with Aerion to make a new avionics suite for this airplane specifically. Now, as well as Honeywell partnering with Aerion to make this airplane, Boeing is also backing this company in their endeavors. And I think that if you take anything from this video, and you may think that this isn't true, or that, you know, I'm getting false information, all the information I talk about is right from the website, and I'm just trying to relay something that I think is pretty cool, maybe help you guys check it out, and maybe you didn't know about this. But I think that Boeing backing this company just gives you that insurance that this is probably going to happen. I hope you all have been enjoying the videos lately. I know this is kind of a random step out of the direction that I was going with the flight training videos recently and the Learjet video, and frankly, that's what I want to do. I kind of thought that this was a cool video to make and show you guys, so that's what I'm doing. I have some really cool stuff in the making that should be coming in the next coming months and over this summer, so stay tuned for that. We're almost at 600 subscribers, and that just is mind-blowing. I can't believe we even have 100, let alone 600 of you. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on it, and if you really enjoy what I'm doing on this channel, then consider clicking that subscribe button. Until next time, I want you to stay current, stay proficient, and keep the blue side up. Keep flying safe, everybody, and we will see you next week. Take care.